Hello and welcome to another WSU AUV video. We recently received a generous donation of pneumatic equipment from Clippard Mini-Matic and would like to show you what we have done with it. Using various solenoids, manifolds, cylinders, and other parts, we are able to actuate all of our claws, marker droppers, and torpedoes on an autonomous underwater vehicle.
So here we have our pneumatic system. Air enters through this compressor fitting right here. It is supplied to these two valves, which will be for our torpedoes. It also passes through to our secondary manifold, which houses all of our small cylinders for the marker dropper here, and another cylinder which will be used for our claw. They're actuated right now just by this 12-volt battery. I can just touch it and you can probably hear it. There's a little click there, but there's no air hooked up right now because it's kind of loud. This marker dropper is what we have been using. We got the ball in there right now. And these fittings right here are flow reducers, so that the cylinders don't open and close too quickly. Right now we have this one right here set to limit the retraction flow in this red tube, and this one here is all the way open so that it will open really fast, so just and then slowly returns. And these two are limited down quite a bit just because we don't want to break anything here. It moves very fast. We'll go ahead and hook the air up. You can see that extended. That's how that's set right now. So when we actuate the cylinder, the solenoid on this battery, it slowly returns and quickly extends. And we can make it, we can unscrew this here so that it goes quickly both ways, or we can screw it back in, or we can screw both of them in so it goes slowly both directions. And this one over here is the marker dropper. It is normally closed, and then when we touch this, it will open and slowly close, and we've dropped the ball. Lift it up, and we can do the same thing with this to make it go a little faster.
This is the top of the tank where we will be doing our testing. It is about 22 by 18 feet and about 52 inches deep when fully filled. Over here is the filling system with the two pumps that have a total output of 13,470 gallons per minute. Inside the tank we have one wall for viewing with the water inlet here and the outlet on the opposite side. Here is the marker dropper operating underwater. It can easily be reloaded for successive drops. From the top, you can see the pin move out of the way to allow the sphere to fall, and then quickly move back into position. Here we have the launch tube for the torpedo. We are testing how much air can be pushed out of it in the water. It became clear to us that this method of launching a torpedo would use a lot of air, even with a short burst as seen here. We quickly realized that this method was also way too powerful for the competition, as it launched the torpedo at approximately 60 miles an hour. Far over the regulations. We determined that another way to launch the torpedo was by using cylinders. As seen here, the torpedo's back end is positioned at the end of the extending rod and pushed forward when the cylinder extends. We still get about 6 to 8 feet of distance, which is plenty for the competition, and we use a lot less air doing it than with the launch tube method. This allows us to save a lot of space on the sub because we'll be able to use a much smaller air supply tank. And in case you were wondering what the emptying of a 14,000 gallon tank looks like, here you go. Once again, we would like to thank Clippard Mini-Matic and invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more videos of our progress. Thank you.